Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Incendio! Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it! Brilliant! I'd say that was acceptable. Ah! Brilliant. Ah! I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, And some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. Revelio.
Something Professor Shari's hard to read, but...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
עכשיו שומעים? עכשיו שומעים? עכשיו שומעים? הופה, סבבה. זה שאמרת.
Thank you, Serona.
עניתי לך, קוסמק. אני מצוין, איך אתה? אמרתי שהמשחק האמת ממש נחמד, אני אהבתי. אז זה חפיף כזה, לא איזה משהו רציני במיוחד.
Outside the castle. You too, Amit.
to the Og's Head.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sorona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sorona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sorona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
ערוץ לשם. אפשר לעוף פה?
Hogsmeade, here I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences
Revelio.
always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
איף, מה השעה עכשיו? אני צריך לעקוב אחריו. יאללה בוא נרוץ.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Revelio. Accio.
מה לא מגיע?
Revelio.
אולי...
Also,
אוי,
Lumos.
הופה. באתי.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
יאללה, בוא, יאללה. שאני מחכה לו. עסק פה בשטויות מסביב.
Ah, and there it is.
Revelio.
Which is
מעניין.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
יאללה, אני
It
מוכן.
seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
לומוס. 4 כסף, כסף סתר.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
וואו.
Expelliarmus.
לא.
Lumos.
לומוס.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
או נו. מה זה? ואני נלחם בזומבים.
Accio.
מה, תבוא?
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
היי.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Corso. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. 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 Lumos.
שאלה מה זה עושה שם? הנה האחרון.
Accio. Levioso.
אני מגיע לשם.
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos.
מה האור הזה עושה?
Revelio. Lumos. 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 Lumos.
אולי אני צריך לסובב את זה או משהו?
Depulso. Lumos. 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 Accio. To get that platform closer. But how?
זה היה ניחוש מוצלח.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Capulso. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
לא הבנתי... טוב.
Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Confringo. Down I go. No other way. Depulso. Accio.
אוקיי. מה עוד יש פה?
Revelio.
לא ליפול?
Oh. Accio.
להתחזר למעלה.
Revelio. Potato. Capulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. There you go.
לא לקחתי שתיים.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio.
לא ספק, לעת עתה פרשתי, מה שנקרא. לגוון פה ושם.
Lumos.
אם אני שם אותו פה.
Depulso.
אז זה לא נותן לקפוץ, אז הבא גם צומצם אותו.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Depulso.
אוקיי.
Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
מה? רגע, נעלם לי פה אחד. הנה.
Lumos.
שאלה... הנה.
Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
לא ליפול.
Confringo. Lumos.
צריך לשרוף. לא בא איתי?
Depulso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like... Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
אתה רוצה שאני אגיד לך את האמת או את מה שמותר להגיד ביוטיוב?
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
יש לי באמת, מה זאת אומרת? היה מעולה, איזה כיף לצאת ממבחן ולהגיד שהיה מעולה.
There they are, the Ashwinders. Expulso! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! 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 Confringo! Rookwoods don't go down easy! Expulso! Gotcha! Expelliarmus! Incendio! You gotta loot! Incendio! Ah, there you are! Expulso! Protego! You let Laura Cradwell go, didn't you? Levioso! Incendio! No!
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
Incendio.
Protego!
Accio.
Expulso!
You dodged an attack. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
That's just the beginning. You've made a grave mistake.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
וואלה חביב, אני מאוד, כאילו, זה מהדברים שלי, כאילו, סבבה איתם המלחמות האלה.
Incendio. Accio.
אבל בתכלס אני מאוד אוהב את האסטרטגיה.
Confringo.
לא, הוא לא מת עדיין.
Caporso. Lumos.
Expulso!
Protego. Confringo. Incendio.
Might want to look up.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Ha! Another.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
I'm not
Levioso.
with you.
Confringo.
You're going to regret.
Depulso. Expelliarmus.
You will pay for your deed.
נראה לי בסוף. כן, לא יודע, כרגע אין לי.
Revelio.
הארי פוטר, הארי פוטר.
Revelio. Incendio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lord God.
איזה משקפיים
See
שמתי
why
לו.
you wanted it back.
איך
You did
לשאלות.
the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
אני קיבלתי גיר מצורף. בוא נעשה קצת עם סטייל. עדיף בלי. בלי? משקפיים האלה. עם משקפיים או בלי משקפיים? שיהיה גבולות. אבל רציתי אולי כן למכור את הדברים. נתחיל עוד משימה.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
הגלימה הזו לא משהו.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
מה היה פה? איזה חמוד!
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimist.
That something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking us?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
הופה.
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers, they're up to...
That does seem...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will.
מה אני אשפר? אני לא יודע. הופה, את זה בא להיות. טוב. עוד שיש לי 2 רגע. נעשה פתאום כתופיע. זה גם טוב.
Revelio.
אולי זה עכשיו ילמד אותי איך פותחים את החדרים האלה?
Hello again, Mr. Moon. Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend.
Mr. Moon,
Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Okay.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. Their number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes!
Revelio.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired plan. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Hello, Amora. איפה זה?
Hello, Hamura.
לא הבנתי. לא הבנתי איך זה אמור לעבוד.
Hello, Hamura.
לא. אחד המוזרים.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a
Revelio.
restricted area of the castle after all.
רגע, אפשר את הלכים?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
No.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
that had... What trickery are you up to?
הנה. לא. ביי. התחלה הכל. סימן. בסדר. אין, אבל יאללה.
Revelio.
So.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Compulso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oh.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Always muttering
and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, my soul. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Goblin Rebellion. My marks in Professor Hector's class is
Revelio.
I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient that was. Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way.
Revelio.
Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch. Hufflepuff? Well, Ravenclaw? I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules. Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff.
לא יודע מה זה נותן האוס טוקן. שיוקרא.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Mr.
I have
Moon?
the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
I'll say it.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Lumos.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Party.
Accio. Going to hurt you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Handy resource indeed.
Rebellion.
Guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, Deke. Is this
Hello,
the clearing
Deke.
you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Accio! Do cooperate, won't you? No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
No. טוב, בסדר, אז לא. נסיים את זה. ביי.